ready for our compound women gold medal match. The judge and the coaches are already out on the field of play, which means next up is going to be our athletes. And you want to talk about talent. First out from the United Kingdom is Ella Gibson. And following her from Italy is Elisa Roner, who won it last year.
And these two have met each other before. I believe last year they were the match for the gold medal again. And that adds a little extra intrigue to the match.
On target number one, representing Great Britain, of course, is Ella Gibson. And she is definitely a fan favorite.
She can shoot, that's for sure.
She sure can.
And that's our defending champion, so it should be, like I said, it'll be a really great match.
The line judge for this matchup is Victoria Duncan.
Elisa Roner, 22 years old, has recently said that she has transitioned to professional archery. She used to make it a pizza.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
But what is it going to be out here tonight?
Internationally, Elisa Roner is ranked 6th in the world. Out of 70 matches, 67% of the time win percentage. And of course, Ella Gibson, at 23 years old, your #1 ranked archer in the world. 75% win ratio in 85 matches, and world record holder. Starting us off is Roner. It's a 20-second shot clock.
9.
Just low right. It's hard to give Ella Gibson that much of a lead on the first arrow. We're shooting at 18 meters downrange.
10.
And Rio, how are we going to score this match?
We're going to shoot from 18 meters, but unlike the recurve, we're going to shoot straight score. Any misses will be added up over the whole match, but it's going to be a 150 possible. The highest score wins. And the dot that we're shooting at is about the size of a U.S. penny. So it is definitely not easy to hit. But they're definitely making it look easy.
Movement for Roner, but still able to get it right where she wanted it to go. Now to take a 1-point lead.
10-10-10.
Got it.
That is a perfect score.
That top one to me looks a little bit question. That's a little question mark.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait until we see what the judge has to say. But cumulative scoring. So we have 5 ends total. Total max points is 150 points. So if we get to the end of those 5 ends, Rio, and they're all tied up, what's going to happen?
We get the magic 1 arrow shoot off, closest to dead center.
Yeah.
One of the most fun but challenging shots you can have, because you just got to hope that it breaks at the exact right time.
Let's see if there is indeed a case to adjust. 10-10-9.
We are waiting for the judge to call those scores in. We're looking at our scoreboard, and it changes to a 9 for
It's a tie.
for Ella Gibson. So we're all tied up.
And now it becomes a 4-end match, which is just nothing but more excitement to add to the whole thing.
Good look at Ella Gibson's shot. She's like, yep, okay, I got it now under control. But for Elisa Roner, just ice in the veins. And even though that first shot was set wide, it seems like Roner has fallen into a bit of a rhythm. We'll see how it goes. And because they're all tied up, Roner will go first. 20-second shot clock for each arrow. 2 for Roner. She adjusts her head around the outside of the string. Very interesting anchor point for Elisa Roner. She has a little nose button, as does Ella Gibson.
9.
Ooh.
Oh, Elisa's solid. Even with that different anchor point, she has been able to make some really amazing shots over the last couple years.
10.
She even won last year. She won the $10,000 shoot off at night over even all the men. So she's been really, really solid the last few years.
10.
There's Ella getting back into it. She can't give somebody too much of a lead because both these ladies are very on top of their game.
You have to come to the Vegas shoot on Fridays and Saturdays if you are in the championship divisions. There's multiple of those. And you shoot a perfect 300, you get an opportunity to shoot for $10,000. Today was 104 300 shot today. And that's what Rio's talking about, that Elisa Roner won last year. Oof. That was a bit of a drop of the bow arm there. Ella Gibson's like, what happened there? So that 30 for Roner gives her a 2-point lead after we wait for the official scores, but that looked pretty obvious to us.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tough one to give away. I said that's the hard part. When some of these happen like that, you got the 2-point lead, and it's like, all you got to tell yourself is just don't mess it up.
Yeah, those weird thoughts start to creep into your brain, and anything can happen. Yep. Especially with so much going on in compound archery.
Yeah, that's one thing I've learned lately is the whole thing is like, you get different thoughts in your head. That's one when you got a good lead is like, don't mess it up.
Yeah. That was a look at Roner. And Ella was like, what just happened there?
59 to 57, ladies and gentlemen.
Those are the hard ones, the baffling ones. Like, what? Wait, it broke in the middle. It felt like it broke in the middle. I saw it break in the middle. Why is it all the way down right 9?
What dumb thing did I do?
Mm-hmm. So because Gibson is now behind in the score, 57-59, she starts us off. Trying to shake off that last 9.
10.
No problem.
That's a good comeback. She's got 2 10s after that one that was almost an 8. So that's a good rebound from that whole ordeal she had. But it doesn't matter. She's putting them right in the middle. Great shot.
Perfect score.
Great comeback from Ella Gibson. Of course, #1 in the world, has a ton of experience. And now it's on Roner, Elisa Roner, to hold on to this 2-point lead.
10-10-10.
No problem.
And that is a perfect score. And also a perfect way to keep that 2-point.
So for Elisa Roner, unofficially, that's going to be 8 10s in a row after opening up the match with a 9. For Ella Gibson, it was 10-10-9 the first end, and then that 9-10-9, almost an 8, but not quite.
Yeah, a little red on the edge of it, but yeah.
So Ella Gibson now in the groove.
Let's go check in with the crowds here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Time now to show some support.
It's a little,
How about for Britain, Ella Gibson?
maybe a reminder or a friend or somebody.
Yeah.
On the end of one of the limbs.
Or remember to make a good shot. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've written stuff on my riser before.
Yeah.
Little reminders.
I know a lot of shooters that have.
Yeah, some people will do like, print out label, stick it on the riser.
Yeah.
Breathe, strong arm,
Yeah.
follow through. Like there's a bunch of stuff you can tell yourself.
Keep your focus.
Yeah. The problem is that if you don't read it, it's not helpful.
No. And a lot of times when you get this nervous, it's a lot of things you don't read.
Yeah, 100%. This is going to be end number 4 of 5 here in the compound women gold medal match. It's Ella Gibson, number 1 in the world, against Elisa Roner, number 6 in the world. And Elisa leads 89 to 87. So Gibson goes first.
10.
You can see that new target faces were hung. Why, Rio?
Because the lines will get distorted over so many arrows, and they just need them easier to call with a fresh face.
10.
She's definitely got it going now. She knows her shot timing and everything looks really good.
10.
And Ella's not giving her much after the one rough end she had. She's been really solid herself. But Roner keeps him right there. She's definitely on her game tonight. Not sure about that one with the look.
Yeah, with the look. And you could kind of see in her release arm in her hand that one was a bit of a struggle. But for Ella Gibson, she puts the best score she can put on the board. So now, Roner to hold on to a 2-point lead. And Gibson to get a point or 2 back.
10, 10, 10.
No problem.
That is another perfect score.
Once she got past her first arrow, she has just been rolling.
11 10s in a row for Elisa Roner from Italy so far. It's just that 1 point in the first arrow. A little bit of nerves. Unofficially 119, 117 as we head into our final end of competition. And now
There's the classic look from the arrow she wasn't sure about. Like,
what are you talking about?
sometimes us archers get that bad takeoff but good landing, and so that's one of them.
Near perfect score indeed since the beginning for Elisa Roner, dropping to the 9 ring on 1 occasion since the start of the matchup. It was the very first arrow of the first end.
All right, so the archer trailing will start first, and that's Ella Gibson, 117, 119, final end. Gold medal match on the line for the Indoor World Series Finals. Who is going to be crowned champion? Right now, in control is Elisa Roner by 2 points. But sometimes that can come back and bite you. Low. There's a bit of movement in that bow arm initially, but she was able to manage it. And now Rio for Roner. All she needs is 2 9s.
Yeah, that makes a huge deal in the confidence. Let's see if she capitalizes on it. And it's... But Ella's not giving up. She put a 10 down there to at least keep some more pressure on her. Yeah, a lot more solid, more confident, which it will be when you know that all you have to do is keep it in the gold to win the match. A huge confidence build.
10 for Gibson. This from Elisa Roner for victory and an unbelievable 149 in a gold medal match.
9.
Doesn't matter for Elisa Roner. A 2-point win is all she needed. A 9 is fine.
And back-to-backs.
Back-to-back World Series Finals for indoor. And the Italian gets it done, number 6, defeating number 1 in the world. And for Elisa Roner, who has not had the perfect Vegas this weekend, that is some great redemption.
it puts a little bit of goodness in your weekend when you have this win versus the Vegas struggles.
And Ella Gibson with the silver medal.